Pass.
I think anytime you get in here and you pick up some hands, you think this is going to be easy. At some point, it gets very tough, and sort of all these players have had to sort of overcome a little bit of adversity already.
No raise.
Potential recipe for disaster in the card sense. Anyway, two jacks out there.
Van Gerwen caught light. Oh, a little.
There's no need for it.
Oh, the guys are riveting.
60 cent.
Well, euros, pounds is a problem. Oh, there's the jack.
No.
Oh dear.
Check.
With nothing much else, you've got to fancy your jack's pretty strong.
This is check raise territory. Van Gerwen, he's going to send out the hooks.
This is going to test the players. The only thing from Warren Little's perspective,
200.
he's in front chip-wise, but not by much.
He just can't get away from this. Yeah,
All in.
he just can't get away from this.
It's done all in.
And now there are.
Well, he could get away from this now. The all-ins are
think
massive.
so?
Well, he's got a lot back. Re-raise all in. He stuck 200. He called.
On the other call.
He's called. Now the winner of this. There are some split pots here, Steve. I know you know. Yeah, it's a big raise, but top pair, four-handed. You think Warner didn't think about it through?
You know, this quick call.
Yeah.
No, I'm sick.
You know, the second time the kid check raised him, I mean,
Spade.
it wasn't a very
Oh,
drawing
no,
board.
Just to give it a bit more.
Well, the split pot scenarios include the bald pairing and then a higher card than a 9 coming.
Right.
Spade. Just to line.
The bald pairs or two higher cards than a 9 are no good. And that takes the split pot out of the way, but it does give Warrener outs. The 5. This would be a cruel blow.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Is he destined to win it?
9 plays. And you know, it was a tough call for Warren or Litter. It was also a pretty aggressive check raise all in by Van Gerwen. 9 wasn't the biggest kicker in the world.
No, it wasn't. I think he'd already made his mind up to check raise.
Yep.
Regardless.
Yep.
Well, you have to take a stand, and it's worked. But on that occasion, Alan Warren Little didn't take that as long to think about the situation as normal. Perhaps he should have just stopped and just taken a little bit more time to decide whether or not he could have got away from that hand. Okay, fair enough. If he takes his time, thinks about it, and then calls, fair enough.
Got a lot of 10s there, though, hasn't
He got raised 1,600 pounds on the flop. That's a big old bet.
A lot of 10s, isn't there?
And
he's down to 210 pounds.
10's gone.
I'll tell you what, this Dutchman is going to be in strong shape now.
Massively strong. And deservedly so.
Okay, that's 1,000.
How much for this? 50 then?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okie Let's get ready to rumble.
And look at all that money. I mean, these guys are looking over there. It looks like Van Gerwen is taking this thing, but there's still a lot of work to do. He's only got half of the money in play.
Well, he's in a great situation, though. He really is.
Not bad.
Absolutely miles
Not
away,
bad.
though. Cool.
Call.
150.
50.
This is the first bet that Mardell has made, oh, I don't know, all night that hasn't been, in about 10 bets that hasn't been all in.
Alan Warren a little.
It's not the extra what?
Doing a small impression of a lemming.
Okay, an extra 60.
I think Manny may be tempted to call here.
I think it's only 60 pounds more, isn't it?
Call.
Cool.
Call.
And so there'll be a side pot between Manley and Mardell if they choose to make one.
Animal button will be on the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is Warren or all in, and
Well, he's got a chance to get 630 pounds here, but he's got to survive.
there's going to have to be deuces involved. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yes, and that's not helped anybody. Obviously, 2 more diamonds could help him.
Check,
Just
check.
get his money back.
Mardell with the pair.
He's hit the 2.
Check, check.
Has to come one more 2. Do. 2-2.
One more 2. Wouldn't that be amazing? Ooh.
It would have been great, huh?
Check, okay.
And Mardell's taking all the money. This is 600 quid.
Sixes.
Me.
What I think that really hold it now, 6.
Guys are going to bet on get me
Okay,
out,
Ian.
'cause that would have been wrong.
Hello, fella.
No problem. Just one-handed me there.
Cheers, mate.
Good luck. Mickey.
He's made a good showing here, Warner Little.
Yeah, I think he's enjoyed himself, and he caused some problems on the table while he was in the game.
6 something else from one end.
2 for England, but severely trailing the Dutchman here, Steve. And I don't know exactly what Van Gerwen has to do to mop up, but he's gonna have his work cut out.
He is, but with the blinds pretty high now, Manley's in a bit of trouble. Not too much room for manoeuvre there. I've seen nothing to suggest that Van Gerwen's the weaker of the 3, really.
No.
He's a decent player.
Oh, yeah.
A very decent player.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's how the other players see it, but what we've seen of him here today, he has no apparent weaknesses in his game.
Pass.
An ace. Is he going to start to get busy?
A race.
Raise.
It's only an ace.
Is it always 150? So it's 300 I
150
put in, yeah.
more. 3 total.
Minimum raise for the ace trade.
It only leaves him 600 behind. It's about all he can do.
Mardell's looking at the same hand. Ace of clubs, 3 of hearts versus the ace of hearts, 3 of clubs.
This is the chance for them to give each other the money, but they won't be able to do it.
If Mardell could find a re-raise, he would
Yes.
win this pot.
Yes, that would be.
There's very little downside, but he doesn't know he has the same hand.
You've got to fancy an ace
Pass.
is good 3-handed.
Yeah.
Mardell's got a bit more to play with. He's got just under 1,500. Manley's gone above the 1,000 now, but only just. But our leader, with over half the chips,
Don't take
and
long,
over
does
half
it?
the money at stake,
How long you do 4 or 5 of them?
You know,
Van Gerwen.
let's just say that the 2 English players have been sort of very honest with each other, only betting against each other when they have it. I think if you could slip a bluff through, if Mardell would try and bluff Manley, he could maybe get all his money before Manley realizes it and then take on Van Gerwen.
Well, Manley's been laying down many hands.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he hasn't played scared at all. He's been correct
Right.
in laying them down, but
Right.
he's not been too
Right.
busy.
300 total.
There's another 9. Is it 2-9? No.
Once again, minimum raise.
Pass.
Call.
Call.
Is a minimum raise, isn't it?
There are no more 9s left in the pack.
Well, so you say. It would be a worry if one turned up. Questions would be asked of Amanda.
The my next, have to be a blue 9 or perhaps a purple 9.
Well,
This is the kind of pot that Van Gerwen could win with the worst hand.
150.
150.
well, he's doing the right thing here. Once again, betting out to see where he stands. A minimum bet that asks a big question of Manley.
Now,
All in.
oh my!
Yeah.
Now you see, if
I'll give it to you.
if Warner Little had made that bet, Manley was looking like he might have folded, but against Van Gerwen, it's pretty nice stuff.
Very nice. He's taken a chance, obviously, but he's in that situation where